Alright, just a really quick rundown of what I've talked about so far. Um, Paying attention to warning signs, trusting your gut. Um, if a man, in my experience, I learned that if he's doing things like if he's ignoring your phone calls, or if he's saying, I'm on my way, but he's really not, if you find something, if you find a weird email or a text or something, don't ignore that. And again, some men, they get caught, they get busted one time, and that makes them snap into reality. The light bulb clicks on. Then you have those men where it's no biggie. They're gonna just go back to doing whatever. They're just gonna be more sneaky at it. So experience is a great teacher. You learn from this thing. You should. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we never learn. Sometimes we go to our grave just as ignorant as we can be. Sometimes they go to their grave just as ignorant as they can be. They don't learn. They're never sorry. But hopefully, hopefully some people will learn and avoid some things and do better, because I've learned, and also I was taught, and I also like to say, trust your gut. We went over that, so having a hair malfunction. But anyway, trust your gut. If your gut is telling you this dude doesn't care, he's inconsiderate, believe that. Don't go by, no baby, I love you, baby. Don't go by that. He's not for real. And also, quickly, another warning sign that I had, that it wasn't, I don't know if it was clear or not. When the children were little, he was kind of like, whoa, wow, it takes all this. And I was like, yeah, welcome to your new life. I'm making a joke. I'm laughing because that's just me. I see the bright side. I laugh about it. I keep on going. And I didn't realize that for him, that for him, it was like, wow, this is what it takes. This is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to devote this time, or I'm not going to be able to do this or that. So, but I thought that once we discussed it, or, welcome to your new life. But no, I thought he was getting it, or it was made, brought to his attention. He was aware of it now, and that he just go on and, be a good dad and be good to me. But no, I think he resented it. He resented having these new responsibilities. And so furthermore, it's just, those responsibilities were just more given to me, just it was my duty. It became my duty. And I embrace it. I don't put my needs before my children. Does it become hard? Yeah, sure. Does it become tiring? Sometimes I just want to run out of the door and just go and not know where I'm going and scream. Yeah, but it doesn't last, long. I just do what I need to do as a mom. If my children are a little spoiled, so I'm working on getting rid of those bad habits, creating better habits, teaching them to be responsible, family first, be loyal, be faithful, don't play with people's feelings, don't play with people's emotions, teaching, my sons, what's, what the men are supposed to be in charge of, and what the wife takes care of, what the woman takes care of. And don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. As a dad, if you feel like you shouldn't have to take out trash because you got boys at home, maybe that's fine. But don't walk past the trash and not even tell them, hey boys, it's garbage day. If you don't want to put your hands on it, hey boys, it's garbage day. Y'all get that trash out. Y'all go ahead and take care of that. Me and your mom shouldn't have to worry about that. You guys are, of age now, teach them. don't ignore it or think or let them try to figure that out on their own. That's your job as a parent. And even as a mom, I know they say women can't teach boys to be men or whatever, and that's true or maybe true or however, but in the meantime, I'm going to be teaching my daughter whatever I need to do, my hair and nails and makeup and stilettos and things of that nature, and going out having fun don't come before my children. That's what some moms do, and it could be for lots of reasons to deal with their problems or get away to escape their problems, but you're harming the babies, you're harming the children, and they grow up to become irresponsible adults who don't know how to handle pressure. Teach the children to cope, teach them while they're young so they do not grow up to become dysfunctional adults who, when are presented with the facts of, okay, this is life now, this is what we got to do, they won't run from it. They'll handle it. They will, grab the thing by the horns and keep it moving. And that's what we need to teach our children. Don't run from life, handle it. So, and sometimes as young women, when people are telling us, the older people, "Ooh, baby, no, he's not good for you. He's into this, he's into that." Sometimes we don't want to hear it, but we need to hear it. Run from that. Get you somebody that's past all that. My daughter we were talking about, she was saying she's 7, but she was talking about the boys at SAG. She doesn't like it, and she made a little joke about when she goes to middle school, can she get her hair flat ironed? So when the boys that SAG, may try to talk to her, she can go, she can just swing her hair and keep on going. But anyway, I'm teaching her now what to look for, what to ignore, what you want. And again, nobody's perfect. Marriage is about growing together, becoming better together, for better or for worse. But you can be for better or for worse. But if that person is not a for better or for worse person, there's nothing you can do. You can't make them love you for better or for worse. You cannot. So you have to love yourself. You got to respect yourself. And that's what I've learned. And to love myself, respect myself, and to pay attention, trust my gut. There has to be boundaries. If the person doesn't have boundaries, don't waste your time. So, any event, and like I'm saying, just pay attention. Don't ignore this stuff. Don't keep putting up with this stuff. And I know a lot of you are. You're finding phone numbers, text, email. He's doing this and that in front of you. He's ignoring you. He's sliding that button over. Please stop and go on about your life. You deserve better. Be smarter. Teach your children. Take time out for those babies. Teach them to be adults who know how to survive, who know how to love. There's not enough of that. There's not enough of that. It's your responsibility. And so I'm diving, head first into that, teaching my babies. And to become, good men and women, young men. I tell my sons, I call them young men or young man. That's what you are. You're not a baby anymore. So, that's it on this edition of Divorce Diary.